Hey, so we're catching up in the studio with the team behind Country Calling, which is a brand new country music festival in Highlands Park in Chelmsford. So we have Donna, Pete and Carl. Welcome.
Hi.
How are you all doing today?
Really well, thank you.
So can you tell us about the Country Calling Festival and what should fans expect?
Shall I take this one?
Yeah.
So Country Calling is really an explosion of country in Essex, what we're trying to create here. So it's a 2-day festival taking place at Highlands Estate in Chelmsford on the Saturday the 16th and Sunday the 17th of August. We have 4 stages, over 50 acts of international and homegrown talent, multiple bars, an American muscle car display, fun fair, lots of entertainment for families of all ages to get involved with. And it really is a jam-packed festival for 2 days.
Wow, it sounds amazing. It sounds like there's lots going on, lots of fans to be excited about. So the 2025 lineup features both international headliners. You've got like Hayley Bell, Dylan Carmichael. You've also got British talents like Morgan Way and Jade Helliwell. What was your mindset in balancing local and global artists, and how do their musical styles complement each other?
So at Country Calling, we're all about championing homegrown talent. There isn't enough opportunity in the UK on big stages at country music festivals or even multi-genre festivals for a country act. We know that we have to make sure we have an international lineup because we want to appeal to many audience members. And therefore, when we look at the international acts, we're looking for whether they're commercial. Have they had an album out recently? Is there an album coming up that they've got going out? Are they about to go into an album cycle? We then have a look at musical styles. So even though country music is very storytelling in the core of it, there are very many subgenres. So we looked at the lineup and the plethora of talent out there around the world, and not only did we want to balance the musical styles to appeal to everybody and all age groups, but we wanted to make sure that we had a platform where we could champion homegrown talent as well and give them potentially their very first opportunity on a big stage.
That's brilliant. What a good opportunity as well. There's a lot to look into, isn't there?
Yeah.
Lot to consider. So this one, you might be interested in this one. There's a lot of buzz around Beyonce's Cowboy Carter album and its role in reviving country music globally and bringing new audiences in. What's your take on its impact, particularly on UK fans and the festival scenes?
Well, all of these, I would say, pop artists that have now decided to do country, it's obviously become more and more popular. I'm not saying they're jumping on the bandwagon. What it has done, it's opened the eyes and ears to people to get them to come and have a look at country and give it a chance, because everybody thinks it's all banjos, fiddles, and very all traditional stuff. But when they actually go into country music and have a look, they probably know a lot more than they think they do. They've heard a lot more. You go in the supermarket now, it's played everywhere. So what Beyonce and all the others have done is they've just basically shone a great big light onto our world. Whether you're a fan or not, that's down to you, and you can decide on that. But it's great for the scene.
Mm-hmm. That's brilliant. It's bringing it out, isn't it, into the spotlight?
Absolutely.
We want. So you've got 4 stages this year. How do you ensure each one offers a unique experience? Is there a different theme or energy at each stage?
There is. So we have 4 very different stages. Our main stage is the Outpost, and that's where you will find the biggest acts that we have on the lineup, where you can expect huge energy, you can expect lots of anthems, singing along, and that's where you're going to see the biggest of the acts that we have on the lineup. We have a dive bar, so we're building a Nashville type honky tonk dive bar.
Wow.
Which is sponsored by Little Nashville, and in there we will have a bar. There are neons. We've got all kinds in there, stacked retro televisions that are going to be, they're going to have videos on there. And then in there, we're going to have full band, honky-tonking, line dancing, and we've even got a country DJ in there as well. We have our second stage, which is the Homestead, and that is hay bales, lights. It's where people can sit and really listen to the stories, storytelling. So it's going to be a destination for finding your new favourite artists. That's where we're putting the emerging and up-and-coming artists. And then finally, we have our Essex Hits VIP acoustic stage, which is in our VIP area called the Country Club, where we have a covered stage, and it's going to be stripped back, really chilled vibes, and you're going to get some exclusive sets in there.
That sounds amazing. I like the sound of the line dancing.
Yeah.
I'll definitely be getting involved in that one. So how far in advance does planning for a festival like Country Calling begin? And what part is the most challenging to pull together?
So it's a year-round operation. We tried our first festival on a very small scale last year in Colchester, and we were sort of dipping our toe in to see, we know there's something here, we know there's a thirst and there's an energy for country music in Essex, but let's just see how much of a thirst there is, and it sold out. So then, in my own naivety, in terms of how long it takes to program a festival, I thought we'd be on sale 2 months later, but then I realised it's like playing 3D chess, and I think Donna will agree with that, in terms of finding the right acts and the right balance of acts and just the right overall feel to appeal to everybody. It's one of the few genres of music, and the reason I love it so much, that it is completely inclusive. You have people this big and people this big, and they can harmoniously listen to the same track and enjoy it in very different ways, which is what I love about it. So we started planning this year's festival in August last year. And it has been non-stop. Every day we're on a call talking about something. The logistics behind it are quite immense. So we've gone from a small sort of 500 to 1,000 person festival to now what's over 2 days, 10,000 people capacity.
That's amazing.
We have a huge field to fill, and we've got a huge amount of things to fill it with. But it really is a year-round operation to get to that point.
So what kind of experience are you hoping first-time visitors will take away with them?
For me, community. I want them to come and feel completely immersed in everything that country music brings. All of the fans in the UK, or the majority of them, call themselves a country family, and that really is real. Where fans of country music from all over the country that might have met each other at gigs, Manchester, Glasgow, London, and they choose our festival as their reunion spot. We want them to go away feeling like like their soul has been topped up. Because for me, country music does top up the soul.
I love that.
It really does.
I think it's also, for me, it's about building an audience that doesn't know he likes country yet.
Yes.
I think we've got our country fans, which we love, and they're our family. But there's also this, in this year alone, I think from memory, a month ago, in the top 20 UK normal charts, 3 tracks were country tracks. People don't know their country tracks, but they like the music.
Yeah.
And it's now just opening that door to, okay, you like this, but what about this? And creating.
It's getting rid of the barrier, really. That the barrier of genre is a thing that crazes me a lot of the time, because at the end of the day, if it's good music, it's good music. And as Carl said, people will be singing along to songs. They won't even know that it's labelled country. It'll just be, it's a great song.
And that's true. If they walk away from our festival having had the best time ever, their soul topped up and loving country music, even if it's just one of the acts across the weekend that they fell in love with, then we'd have done a very good job.
You've done your job, yeah.
We've done our job.
Okay, so apart from the music at the festival, what else is happening? What else is going on that fans can expect?
So we have a vintage steam fun fair for the family, including a Ferris wheel.
We do,
which we're very excited about. We have around 20 to 25 American muscle cars and trucks come in to do a display. We have a retail village. Ariats are going to be there, so they'll be selling their cowboy boots and all of their style accessories and clothes. We have Boho Buffalo, who does really nice boho kind of jewellery and dresses and things like that. We also have a country hat custom bar. So you get to choose your hat, you can choose your ribbon, you can choose your accessories on it, you can even burn your initials into it and actually custom design your own hat while at the festival to wear. So if you forget your hat or fancy a new one, you can do it when you're with us. We've got loads of other retail, but we also have an incredibly delicious range of hand-picked food vendors, which is going to be really good. And we have a live cooking show actually from Game and Flames, who they serve like venison steaks and venison burgers and things like that. But on the Sunday, the head chef there is going to be doing a live cooking show for us as well. So that's going to be really, really cool.
Oh, that sounds amazing. It sounds like there's so much to do. So if this festival had a theme song, what would it be? And can you sing me one line in the accent, if there is an accent? Take turns. So should we start with you, Donna?
I would probably say Good Vibes by Chris Jansen. It is
Good
Chris
answer.
Jansen, isn't it? Yeah.
Good answer.
And can you sing us one line? Especially those who don't know what it is.
No, I can't sing. If honestly, people listening to this or watching this, they would have nightmares.
I can't sing for copyright purposes.
Oh, good answer.
But what song? But what song?
Yeah, what song? What would be the theme song?
Theme song for the... There's so many you could have, really, but I would probably go with something from Zach Brown Band, probably Homegrown.
Oh, nice. That's a good answer.
Probably. That's what I'm going to go with, because we're trying to grow. We're going to try to... Yeah, trust me, play it. I can give you an advert for it.
Oh, there we are.
So Chris Jansen's Good Vibes is all literally just about singing about the good vibes. I just want to be with my friends and hang out and all that kind of thing, and you never want it to end. And Homegrown is about...
Homegrown's all about everything that's homegrown, really. You have what's close to you. It's a happy, fun, vibey song for a summer, but it's all about what's close to you and having having your arm around somebody and being close and enjoying life.
I like the sound of that one. And Carl?
For me, it would have to be Dylan Carmichael, who's actually headlining our Sunday session, who's got a new song out called Keeping Country Alive, which has become a bit of an anthem for us. There's a great line in it that says, "Here's the boys and girls keeping country alive." And that's what I feel like we're doing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to sing it, but it is on our Spotify playlist, official country recording Spotify playlist.
Absolutely.
So we've got to look that up.
Can I revise my answer and can we all go for that one song, please? That was
going to go for that one.
I'm surprised you didn't go for Kaylee Bell, to be fair.
I know, I am a huge fan of Kaylee Bell. Yeah, I'm going to be on that front barrier when Kaylee Bell headlines.
Wow, well, thank you so much for coming along and answering all the questions. I'm so excited and I can't wait to come to this festival. It's going to be amazing.
Thank you so much for having us.